Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are gonna continue with this tiresome meeting, so I hope it's gonna pick up some pace, hopefully soon. But yeah, let's see. Phew, this is really not my forte. After his radiance, his little performance, it was all I could do not to swear at him. I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the mediator. I just asked myself what Elfino would have done. I tried my best to do the same, and by some miracle it worked. But there really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the person becomes... What did he come here to do? Oh, so the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because you may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can make it out, not yet at least. We do have a little time before the parley is due to reconvene, though, so why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Mayhap they have some insight to share. Nice. Why don't I have to talk to Emmerich? This party was never like to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varus' relationship with the Asians. As had we all, yet if he is in league with them, he is not like to want to hear the fact, and if he is not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to broach that particular subject, we will need to be subtle. Would that I knew more of the man. If you would indulge me, Lord Ian. You received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There is no higher authority in all of Garlemald, nor else in the heavens. Come to that. Veneration of the gods is forbidden, the only worship permitted being that of his radiance's own person. It sounds suspiciously like a religion in itself. I share your disdain for their hypocrisy, even as they denigrate the idea of faith. They revere their leader with a fervor others reserve for their divine. This is a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us, logical on the surface perhaps, but contradictory upon closer examination. I wonder if a discussion of the various discrepancies might prompt Varus to reveal something. Maybe. Milweb. I will say one thing for this Varus. He is well versed in Erusian history. His interest in our affairs is that of a beast and its prey. The conqueror would know his enemies. All should know their enemies, yet there is much more we do not know of the Empire. I'm sure Varus would be happy to tell you more, then it's up to us to change that here and now. I don't know. You would have have me ask the Emperor himself, and mayhap there is some wisdom in that. If we can skirt the storm of his displeasure, we may we may yet come to our answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. Maybe. 12 of mercy, but for Lady Alizé's timely interjection, we might well have come to blows at the negotiation table. Not that Emperor Varus, after so great many options, is unconditional surrender all he will accept, do you think? Ere he arrived, I'd have said yes, but having heard him speak, I cannot help but think he may with some other end in mind. Exactly, he's building up to something, I know it. How then should we approach the rest of the party? Have you anything to say, Warrior of Light? Invite Varus to explain himself, say nothing to ZENOS or the Asian. I don't know, they're here to talk to him, right? You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at his ease. Mayhap you're right. Thank you, Dora. Man, I don't know. Man, don't ask me. You've spoken with everyone then, good. Now all that remains is to await the pleasure of the Emperor and hope we fare better at the second attempt. Let's hope so.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affair surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons pose to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Baron said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Got him now? Or not?
Finally, you ask the right question.
Oh.
I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
What in Rolga's name are you talking about?
Well, that's something.
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures. To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds?
I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varys! Do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters when the prize is true and lasting peace?
Your prize is a lie, your master's demons. I will stop you until you have seen some at a cost. Let's try and talk to him instead of just saying.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence. Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard. An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Well, he seems serious, Lise.
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Well, that's his goal.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable! Unconscionable!
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps.
Hey, the war is dark.
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
Other worlds.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
So he's just scared of them.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varys, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light.
I cannot condone such a loss of life. We can defeat the Ascians as we are. Yeah. Make him less scared. Little scaredy cat.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
We'll be at war. Well, that's something. I came back to find Doma's advance party ready and waiting for battle. So as worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. Oh, actually full on war. The face of war. Okay, I guess. Damn. I'm gonna pick you up the pace. No, actually, they're probably gonna tell me, oh, you have to go to Ishgard to talk to someone, and then go to Ulda to talk to someone else, like one random ass person, so we can finally advance with whatever is actually happening.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Ascians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Doma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Gallians come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to countermand me. Not that they would. Not even my brother.
Yeah, we got it. Your brother isn't here. We're really sorry about that, but can we move on, please?
But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
I mean, maybe I
Might
would.
I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands. Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come. May the crystal guide us to victory!
Yippee!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified. But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right.
Hold on to that thought for now.
So please, don't you dare leave me alone.
Sounds very tempting though.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
Eh. Oh, a dungeon? Okay, let me get into queue. Alrighty, we're ready. Hopefully. God damn. Oh wait, we could go further, huh? Oh. I'm a little blind. Oh. It's not open yet, sad.
I shan't hold back!
Oh, whoops.
You underestimate me!
No. That's better. Oh, there's Emmerich! My boyfriend.
As one!
Aw, I'm Pippin. Oh, another one.
Time to get serious!
Well, she wasn't serious till now? That's not good. Are we actually gonna fight Varys now? Oh, or not? But in the end, there are only dead savages. Now let us be brave as radiance awaits. Damn, they didn't even voice that. Let's go. Can we stay here or is that dangerous? Oh. Tag teaming. When now? I forgot all of this. Easy. Oh my god. We shall withdraw for now. Man, why can't they add voice acting for this? That's annoying.
We did it! I dare say they'll be reeling from this.
You were truly inspiring in battle, my friend. I'm determined not to be outdone, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Uh-oh. There we go
The
again.
light will expunge all life. Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
Bye, Alizé. No, it's just me. But we actually never checked up on Tataru. Not once.
Oh no, don't tell me. Are you all right? Quickly, we must get her back to the encampment.
I feel like everyone forgot Tataru even exists. So the Guardians have been routed, have they? Well done. Though this exchange was no more than the rest of our strength, like as not, they won't be taking any chances now that the Emperor has joined the fray. They'll want to take their time, whittle down our defenses. Still, with your help and that of our eastern allies, we've passed the first test. Our line is unbroken. As for Alizé, well, she's in good hands over at the infirmary. My lord, the chirurgeons have completed their examination of Mistress Alizé, and it is as we feared. She is locked in a slumber without any outward cause. Just like the others, damn it all. The Guardians picked a fine time to come knocking. 5 Scions incapacitated, and with the enemy on our doorstep, I cannot spare the men to assist in the search for a cure. The best I can do is see to it that Alizé is escorted safely back to the Rising Stones. Yugri and I would return to our encampment. The main contingent of our forces from the Far East is under sail. And all must be made ready for their arrival. I'll not keep you then. I'm the last woman standing. Judging by the Guardians' recent movements, or lack thereof, they won't be launching another offensive in the immediate future. You should return to the Rising Stones. Given the plight of your fellow Scions, I can understand if you feel on edge, but you'll be no good to anyone without rest. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, we're here. Andorra, welcome home. Word has it you and Mistress Alice gave the Guardians quite a thrashing. Speaking of whom, where is Mistress Alice? I was certain she would have returned by now. Damn, I was hoping this would be the last episode of Stormblood, but I guess not. Because they've been talking for so long. Oh my god. This is taking forever. At the 12th, not here too. Walker and I were ready the infirmary for her arrival. We'll also need to send a message to Tataru post-haste. Would that I had something other than grim tidings to share with her. And with you too, for that matter. It grieves me to report that the Archon's condition remains unchanged. As we speak, Cotonet, Kryle, and Master Matoya continue to explore every possible avenue, alas their efforts have yet to bear fruit. But all is not lost. You are still hale and whole after all, though I suspect you must be tired from your journey. You should rest, my friend. Leave the worrying to us, for the time being at least. Alrighty. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here because, I mean, there's not much left, but... Wait, is there another cutscene? Oh my god, there's another cutscene. But yeah, after this cutscene, we're gonna stop. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. What's happening there? But yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna finish Stormblood for sure, even if the part is 2 hours long. I don't know why they have to make those quests so freaking long now. It's insane. They're ready. Oh, that was it. Wow, okay. So yeah, we're gonna continue in the next episode. We're gonna finish Stormblood in the next episode, and then after that, the next episode is finally gonna be Shadowbringers. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye.